Yes, people. What's happening? Welcome back to the channel. Big up to everyone locked in over on Chelsea Fan TV as well. And welcome to another daily transfer update and the training top giveaway stream, guys. Big up to everyone that's locked in already. Make sure you smash the likes. Make sure you subscribe to both channels if you haven't done so already, people. And it's been another busy day with Chelsea transfer news. A deal has been reached and agreed for £35 million for Chelsea to sign Michael Olise from Crystal Palace. As soon as the dust has settled on Moises Caicedo, we haven't even had a Romeo Lavia announcement yet, but there is another signing that is going to be happening, and that is Michael Olise of Crystal Palace, the French under-21 attacking midfield player / right winger, to add some more attacking options to Mauricio Pochettino's squad. The Romeo Lavia deal is very close to being finalised, and a here we go is expected very soon, as well as the news that Chelsea would like to add 2 more attackers, so that's 1 more plus Olise, a new goalkeeper as well. So there's 1 more attacker and 1 more goalkeeper in an ideal world will be joining the club. And there's also reports on still some names that need to go. The likes of, the club are reportedly going to step up plans to sell Gallagher, Chalobah, Ian Maatsen as well, surprisingly, Hudson-Odoi and Hakim Ziyech, with Carney Chukwuemeka and Leslie Ugochukwu could potentially be loaned out, whilst reportedly Conor Gallagher is keen to stay and fight for his place, which is always good to hear. Connor's done well at the club. He's done well, in fairness. Had a great game on Sunday. If he wants to stay and fight for his place, fair play to him. But I don't know how likely it is that he's going to get the minutes that he requires in order to satisfy his footballing needs. But yeah, we will wait and see what is going to happen. But guys, to get involved in the giveaway, people, to celebrate our new club record signing, Moises Caicedo, all you need to do is in the chat, hashtag, and then in capitals, MC25. Let me just put it. Let me put it in now, in the chat, and that is what you need to type into the chat, guys, to get your. How do you even do it? I forgot how to do a hashtag on the computer. That's pretty peak. Oh yeah, hashtag MC25 to celebrate our new signing, guys. Okay, so there's so many comments coming in already, people, but this is what you need to do to join the giveaway, guys, for a trading top at the end of the stream. This is the hashtag that you need to put in the chat, celebrating Moises Caicedo signing for Chelsea and taking over the famous number 25 shirt. You need to type into the chat, hashtag MC25, and we will do the giveaway live on stream with a completely random draw at the end of the show. So make sure you get your entries in, guys. MC25. We've already got 43 entries in. So yeah, get those entries in, people. And let's finally get this show on the road. Remember, guys, I'm not going to be able to get through every single comment. Okay, so if you want to have be guaranteed to have your comment read out, then you can actually, So yeah, I'm not going to be able to read every single comment, guys, but I'll get through as many as I can. Okay, let's say hello to a few people first, and then so many things coming in, guys. I'll just start somewhere randomly down the page. Yes, Michael, big up. I love it when we're hated by all rival teams. Lobo, good evening, mate. We need to remember that Todd and co had to commit to spending $2 billion on top of buying the club on transfers and stadium, so expect a slowdown. Absolutely. In Kunku 18, big up, my brother. Hopefully, we will only have to fill small holes in the squad in the future. Yep, absolutely, Jeff. That is the plan. No, we are spending a lot, but we're spending it in a short space of time rather than spread over multiple different windows. Yeah, big up, chat. Smash the likes. Don't be a freeloader. That is exactly what we're doing, guys. Big up. Yes, I was bothered at the start of the window when everyone was leaving. If only I had known what was to become. Exactly. This is why you should always hold judgment until the picture becomes a little bit clearer. I think that's fair to say. Look, we've all been critical at times in this window, and rightfully so when we felt things were slow. But things have got a funny way of sorting themselves out. And I think with the way we've operated in this market so far, I think we have to put our trust in the owners and trust that, they are doing the right things. They are working, and good things will come to this football club. Who thinks we need another striker just so we're not going to score many goals? That is a concern, but reportedly we're not going to be signing another striker. Hope we can get the Here We Go for Lavia this stream. That would be brilliant. Proper Chelsea, big up. Yes, big up, guys. Big up to everyone. So many comments are coming in, guys. I'm not going to be able to get through all of these. Let me just start down the bottom. A lot of these are entries into the competition. Yes, big up to my main man, Matty. Hope you're doing well, bro. Big up Todd and the boys. Yeah, mate, Todd is doing a fucking madness really in this market. And you know what? He's made, do you know what? Honestly, like he's made some mistakes. And I think openly the ownership group's made a lot of mistakes last season, 100%. But they seem to be learning from them. And you cannot, knock their ambition and their will to invest in the side and make the team better in the transfer market. And that is exactly what we're doing. Exactly what we're doing. What else is popping off down here? Sell Sterling. Yeah, I probably would. Can we make use of Mudryk? And we need someone to help Jackson in the absence of Nkunku. Well, I think it's going to be Broja and Jackson rotating unless some sort of striker option becomes available on the market that's appealing to the club. Is Caicedo taking the number 25? Yes, his agency put a post on Instagram last night, seemingly confirming that news that he will be wearing the number 25 shirt. It's not been officially confirmed or anything by Chelsea or any pictures of Caicedo holding up the number 25 on the back of his shirt. But yeah. Do you think we are going to overload the squad again? No, I don't. No, I don't think that. Yeah, bro, this is what I've been banging this drum for ages. Even before the window started, I was banging this drum about let's see if we can get to January. Admittedly, it was when Nkunku was actually fit, but obviously he's now not fit, which makes the need for another forward a little bit greater. But if we can get by till January, there is no reason why we should not be looking at Ivan Toney and trying to get him done in January. Left wing Mudryk and Sterling, right wing Olise Madueke. Yeah, great, some great options there. Yes, big up my guy. Afternoon. Score prediction for Sunday. I'll get to that later in the week. But if I had to take a wild guess off the top of my head now, I'll go for a 3-1 Chelsea win. And Nkunku's not going to be playing till January, most likely. What's the shampoo? You definitely didn't, bro. You must be confused with someone else. I haven't spoken to anyone about shampoo. What else have we got popping off here? Nice picture of you two post match. Me and Todd. Yeah. Where's Maatsen going? Well, I don't know yet. West Ham are keen on Ian Maatsen. There'll certainly be multiple suitors for his signature. There's no doubt about it. There'll be multiple suitors for Ian Maatsen's signature. I'm sure Burnley would love to take him again. I'm sure there's interest from abroad as well, particularly places in Europe. So yeah, let's wait and see. Again, he could easily stay. He could go out on loan, or he could be sold. As I said, all three options are always open for Ian Maatsen. I want Sterling gone. What's up with Lukaku? Well, at the moment, we can't seem to find a suitor for him, but that's currently where we're at. Caicedo says he met Claude already. He was nervous. Yeah, I saw the behind-the-scenes footage. I would put the behind-the-scenes footage on, but I got done yesterday for a slight copyright infringement because when I was playing the announcement video, obviously I had a song in the background that you're supposedly not meant to use. So I had to go back and mute that segment, unfortunately. I don't want Maatsen to go unless we get 30, 40 million. But the thing is, I don't think he's got that long left on his contract. With Olise coming, are we done with the transfers? Nope. Apparently, the club want to add one more attacker, and we need to add a goalkeeper. That much is clear. We are desperate for another goalkeeper. Surely nobody has anything negative about Todd anymore. No, I shouldn't have thought so. But of course, the expectations will go up with all this spending. There's so much stuff in the chat, guys. I won't be able to get through everything. Yes, big up from Ethiopia. Remember, guys, just signed up to Paramount Plus. Fair. Possible Romelu swap for Tammy, or is this old news? Well, massively old news because Abraham's got an ACL injury that he suffered towards the back end of last season. Is going to miss the majority of the upcoming season. Right, let's dive into the show then, people. I'll try and read a few more comments out as we go through, but let's dive into the show. Remember, guys, hashtag MC25 in capitals to get into the giveaway, guys. We've got 76 entries already. Make sure you continue to run the likes up as well, people. 161 of you locked in on my channel, only 73 likes. Let's get this to 100 likes ASAP. Let's smash the likes up on Chelsea Fan TV. And people, remember, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We are racing along to 6K. Every new subscriber helps. There's 320 in the building, guys. So if you're not subscribed, and I'm sure there's some of you in here that haven't subscribed, please take 10 seconds to click that subscribe button, hit the link in the chat, press the subscribe button. It won't divert you away from the show. So yeah, just hit the link, subscribe, help me on my road to 6K. We're not far away now. We are less than 400 subs from the 6K mark. So yeah, every new subscriber helps. So please do smash that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated, guys. I really do appreciate it. So if you could just do that small little favor for me, I would be forever grateful. Right, let's dive into the main breaking news today then, people. And that was that Chelsea have agreed a deal for Michael Olise from Crystal Palace. Yes, Olise is injured. He's going to be out until possibly the end of September. Again, the club are waiting for a final verdict on that. But the big news today was that Chelsea have activated a £35 million release clause in Michael Olise's contract. The deal is advancing to the final stages. Clause has always been there despite denials, and all parties will be in touch to finalise the agreement. Olise already said yes to Chelsea. Time to fix the details. You know, Manchester City were interested in signing him, but obviously he preferred to come to Chelsea. I think Chelsea's interest was a lot more concrete than City's. On City's side, he was obviously a name on the list, but he wasn't actually, I don't think they pursued it as strongly as we did, though. So it looks like he's going to be coming in, and again, another French international. The French Revolution continues at Chelsea. Another Frenchman in the door. Can I add the link to fantasy football? I'm not running a fantasy football league or anything like that. I don't play fantasy football because I always forget to update it, and I just get left behind and end up miles behind everyone else in last place. So yeah, I don't do fantasy football, unfortunately. But yeah, guys, this is the big news. Michael Olise is the attacker. Now I know some of you. Why do we sign him if he's injured? Well, because he's not going to be injured forever, and he's a good top player, and he's someone that is going to be, I think he's going to add a lot of quality to the Chelsea side. I really do believe that. In terms of people saying we're overpopulated again in those attacking areas, but if you think about it, we've got Mudryk and Sterling, let's say, on the left-hand side. You've got Olise and Madueke on the right. You've got Olise that can play in a 10, and we're going to need that whilst Nkunku's injured. We're not overstocked in those wide areas, and we desperately, particularly, we needed one anyway without Nkunku's injury. We now definitely need one with the injury, and possibly a further signing as well. So yeah, there's no two ways about it, guys. We absolutely needed to get this signing done, and I honestly think it's absolutely superb value for money at £35 million. It hits that sweet spot. It's very much an exciting signing. Michael Olise, I think, had 12 assists last season. He was ranked top 4. How to enter the giveaway, bro? You just need to do this. Put this in the chat to enter the giveaway. That is your key to entering the giveaway. So what I've just put in the chat now, that is how you enter the giveaway. Hashtag MC25 in the chat, people. There are 406 of us in the building already. Big numbers, and we're less than 15 minutes into the stream. 206 of you locked in on my channel, and another 200 odd locked in on Chelsea Fan TV as well. But this is how you enter the giveaway, which will take place live at the end of the stream. If you're already entered, double entries won't count, guys. So you're not going to have more of a chance of winning if you enter twice. The multiple entries will get rejected. So if you think you're going to have a better chance of winning by entering loads of times, it doesn't work like that. But yeah, it's interesting to see how this one's going to work. Obviously, Olise is not going to be able to play straight away. He's probably not going to be available till end of September, maybe start of October even. But again, he's been back out. Apparently, he's been back out running on the grass. So the rehab is stepping up, but there's still a little bit of a way to go. So yeah, let's have a quick look. This is the link. James's dinner, I think it is. That is the link in the chat now, guys. So make sure, if you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Hit the link in the chat. It doesn't take you away from the stream. Smash that subscribe button, people. It massively, massively helps me out. And if you're the 206 that are locked in on my channel, there's definitely a few of you that aren't subscribed. Let's get those subscribers up, people. I think we need to be hitting 5.65 tonight. That is another 30 subscribers. That is more than doable with the amount of people in here. So another 30 subscribers is the aim. So let's get subscribing, guys. And there is a giveaway at the end of tonight's stream. if someone is injured, how do you pass the medical? I don't think it is a stupid question necessarily. Has there been a fab tweet? Let's have a quick look. Official Harvey Vale has joined Bristol Rovers on loan. Is that what we're talking about? Is that the excitement? Oh, yeah, we're gonna get into that. We are gonna get into the Romeo Lavia stuff in a sec, but there is another update from Fabrizio on Romeo Lavia, but we are going to dive into that very shortly once we have wrapped up on Michael Olise. But yeah, look, obviously, in terms of signing an injured player, you can still pass a medical, I believe, or you can clearly still pass a medical. So I don't really understand. Yeah, we're going to get into all that. Any news on the show? Well, as well, it's meant to be Infinite Athlete, but there's been no there's been no major updates on that since it was kind of broken last week. I think we're still waiting for some sort of Premier League ratification that sponsor is okay for us to run, and whatever checks they do that are required. Can we subscribe twice? Well, once you're subscribed, you're subscribed. I mean, you can subscribe twice if you set up a different email address and create a new YouTube account. You can subscribe twice, but you can only subscribe once. But yeah, what are we all saying, people? How are we feeling about the shirt goes on sale tomorrow? It absolutely does. What else have we got popping off here? Saw the leaked pictures. Not sure if they are real or not. Yeah, no, they are real because it's from the media day. They would have had to have done the media stuff twice. So once with the sponsorless shirts, obviously for the Liverpool game, and then obviously they're going to have done it again with the sponsored shirts, clearly for the rest of the season. That's clearly the plan that's taking place here. Yeah, we're going to get into this Fabrizio stuff. The medical report from the previous club will provide better insight. The new club's medical team will conduct further examinations. Yeah, this is it. You can still pass the medical with an injury. But obviously, it will flag up, and the club are fully aware of it. It's not like Olise is coming in. We had no idea that he tore his hamstring in the summer, and then we suddenly discovered that in the medical, and we're like, oh my god, why have we not been informed? Like, the medical is more than just assessing injuries. It's a whole raft of things. Is the sponsors going to be on the shirt tomorrow when they come out, bro? I don't think they are. I was at the mega store yesterday. Because I just walked past on my own, and in the window, like on a mannequin, there was the Chelsea kit, which is obviously launching tomorrow, and it was a sponsorless shirt. Now, obviously, I'm and again, if you go on the Nike website as well, like they're previewing the shirt as sponsorless. Now, whether they're just doing that and then suddenly when it goes live tomorrow, the sponsor's going to be there, and that's when we're gonna find out. I don't really know, but bro, I think there's a chance that the sponsorless ones could be on sale tomorrow, because unless they're just going to unveil the sponsor when you buy it, but they would have had those shirts in stock for quite a while now. So yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on, brother. I don't know. Yes, big up to everyone in the chat. Big up. Coming to the game against West Ham. What you are, brother? I'll be there as well. Are you going tomorrow? Yeah, bro. I can't lie. Yeah, I think I will. It's one of them things, mate. I think I will go there tomorrow. I don't know when. I'm not going to be one of those that's queuing early doors, but I probably will go, bro. Yeah. Yes, big up. Sponsorship? No, it's not been blocked. I think I don't really understand how this sort of stuff works, but I think obviously, I think they have to check that the sponsors are legit and there's not really any dodgy shit going on. I would imagine, but I don't know the ins and outs to what checks are going on. But it's not been fully ratified and fully confirmed just yet on that front. Yeah, it's a decent giveaway. Obviously, there'll be giveaways at various what do you call it? Various milestones. So I think it's only fair. We did the 4K giveaway. We'll do a 5K giveaway, and then I'll work out when I fancy doing the next giveaway. But the rate the channel's growing, if I do it every 1,000, I'm going to be doing a giveaway like every couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm not. It won't be at every 1,000 going forwards, but yeah, there will certainly be more giveaways throughout the season, people, on various different items. But guys, 267 locked in on my channel, 124 likes. Let's get this to the 150 target, and let's push on to the 200. Don't freeload the content, people. Smash a like and make sure you subscribe as well, guys. There's plenty of you in here, and I'm sure there's a few of you that haven't clicked that subscribe button. It takes seconds. It's really helpful, and it helps me on my journey towards 6K, and we're going on this journey together as a channel, as a community, and let's just see where it takes us. But I'm looking to hit another 24 subscribers to get to 5,650. Let's get that job done tonight, people. Let's get that job done tonight. We're in the giveaway stream, and the link is in the chat as well, guys. So make sure you click that link, smash the link, subscribe. It takes you seconds, and it really, really does help me out. And I'm so appreciative of every single one of you in here. Did you see we're playing in the away kit Sunday? Yeah, I did see that. I mean, it was on. They put it on Sky Sports when they were advertising the fixture. Again, there must be an away kit announcement at some point. I don't know when the away kit's going to be available to buy, but there must be an announcement at some point. But yeah, Super Jordan, appreciate you, my G. But yeah, guys, the Olise deal is very close. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait a little while to see him make his debut. But it's an exciting signing. It's one that, I think is a really, really good piece of business. I think it's something that is smart from the club. That £35 million release clause has always been in there, despite what some reports were saying. And it's great value for money. It's great value for money for someone who is Premier League proven, for someone that's still young, got the best years of his career ahead of him. And what I like about this signing as well is that Olise knows the obviously, one, he knows the Premier League. Two, he's kind of a Chelsea boy, as it were. He was at the academy, he was at Cobham. Obviously, he left. Maybe a slight mistake by the club there. I'm not sure what the actual circumstances were. Bro, I don't think we saw the same guy, but I saw a guy wearing the away kit as well. And I asked him where he got it from. And he was out in the States on the pre-season, and he said that they bought them out in America. I think America, for some reason, you get access to the shirts before the UK does or something like that. But yeah, a lot of people, certainly he said he got it from America when he was out there during pre-season. But yeah, Olise knows the club as well, having come through Cobham. His brother's there as well. His younger brother is currently in the academy at Cobham also. So it kind of makes sense. He's kind of coming home. And I see him. I do see him fitting in. I see him fitting in really well. I'll be honest. I see him. I see him fitting in well. I can see him rotating with Sterling on that right hand side or left or whatever. I can see him slotting in a number 10 role as well. I think predominantly the number 10 role will be where he's going to play most of his football, certainly for the first bit of his Chelsea career, well, the very short first bit until Nkunku's back. And then we might see him operate wide, or if we go for a 4-3-3, he might even operate as one of the number 8s potentially as well. But I think this is a really good, low risk, high reward signing. You're getting a player who is very, very talented, has Premier League experience, and who has put up very decent creative numbers in a Crystal Palace side. Let's face it, is poor. Hasn't got the best players in it. When you've got guys like Odsonne Edouard and Mateta up top, and you're trying to create chances for them, it's pretty difficult. So to have chipped in with that many assists is pretty big for him. And to think, there'll be better players around him, much better quality to play with. That's only going to bring his game on more. He's a young player that Poch can mould. It's really, really exciting times moving forwards for the club. Yes, Ethan, the giveaways today. If you want to enter in the chat, put hashtag and then in capital letters MC25 to enter the giveaway. We are on 119 entries so far. Is it possible to get the new kit tomorrow and get Caicedo on it? I don't know that, to be perfectly honest, brother. I don't know. Maybe. I would imagine so, but I can't provide a certain answer on that because I don't work for the club and I've got no idea. But yeah, guys, Michael Olise is going to become a Chelsea player. I don't know if the announcement will be this week. It could be, but anyway, it doesn't really matter because he can't play for a month or so anyway. So we are going to be waiting a little bit of time until we see him. But that is the big news. Another day, another signing. It's what we do. Here comes the like the famous Shane McMahon song. Here comes the money, 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 and that is what we're doing. We are splashing that cash. That's 3 signings in 3 days, pretty much. What we at Tuesday? It is basically pretty much 3 signings in 3 days. Angelo is on loan at Strasbourg. Yeah, 3 signings in 3 days. I don't think we can expect a 4th agreement in 4 days tomorrow. But, who knows, people? It's Chelsea Football Club. It's Todd Boehly. It's Clearlake. We could be feasting on another signing tomorrow, but I'm not too sure about that. But yes, the big news is that still a backup for Nkunku. That is the backup. This is a backup for Nkunku in Olise. But I think reportedly, according to the Athletic, we want one more attacking target. Yeah, bro, the secret scout has been on fire this window. He's been absolutely smashing it. Yeah, we definitely need a goalkeeper, and we're obviously probably looking for maybe one more attacking reinforcement. I don't know what this Olise news means for Mohamed Kudus. I'd be surprised if Chelsea went back in for Kudus, but again, it certainly can't be ruled out. It really can't be ruled out, guys. I mean, let's just wait and see, people. Let's wait and see what happens on that front. But yeah, I do believe we probably aren't going to go. I personally feel we won't go in for him. But yeah, let's see. Let's see, people. We reportedly will go in for another attacker. I don't know who that other attacker is. I don't know who that other attacker is going to be. We'll just have to wait and see, guys. We will have to wait and see what happens on that front. We do need to sell some Olise and Madueke in. Means Sterling days of running into the ops on right wing unnumbered. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I think it's really important as well to say that Joe Shields has again played a really prominent role in this Olise deal. And he's played a prominent role in the Lavia deal. I don't think his influence on Chelsea and on the recruitment side of things can be understated, and how vital and how important his impact has been, because it's been massive. And he's played a big part in us getting Olise, and he's played a massive part in us getting Romeo Lavia as well. So fair play to him. Credit where it's due. He deserves his flowers for that, for what he's done. And he's been integral in convincing those younger players to come and sign for the club. So yeah, it's really exciting what we're building. It's another great signing. But I do feel, guys, it probably means that Mohamed Kudus is off the table. But don't rule it out. Do not rule it out, people. It can't be ruled out. But yeah, let's move away from Olise. What are you saying in the chat? Let's just have a quick look at a couple of things. I can't scroll too far back up. I think we might go in for a striker. I don't think we will. Sterling is going to stay. He will stay, yeah. We will sell Gallagher. I think he should go. Look, I think we will try and sell Gallagher to balance the books. He's one of the most sellable assets at the club. Joe Shields from Southampton. Yeah, Joe Shields was at Man City. Then he went to Southampton, and now he's come to Chelsea. And Lavia's been on the journey with him the whole way. So obviously Shields and Lavia are at City together. Then they both went to Southampton, and now they've both come to Chelsea. I still think we're watching how Tony keeps fit and swoop in January. I wouldn't move over on. I wouldn't rule that out at all. Yeah, look, I think Olise was the one that a club are targeting. I still feel that we're not going to go for Mohamed Kudus. That's my gut feeling. But look, I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong on that. When is Broja returning? I don't really know. I don't think it's a million miles away. What's the rumor about us getting fined or even points deduction? No, we're not going to get a points deduction. There might be a fine because under Roman there were some incomplete accounts that weren't filed or something. But we self-reported ourselves to UEFA, and it shouldn't be a problem at all. Our midfield is already bloated again. Need to loan/sell more guys. Yeah, we do. I expect news on Gallagher soon, maybe West Ham or Spurs. I agree. Yeah, we need to bring in a goalkeeper. We do need to bring a goalkeeper in. What else? There's so many things coming in the chat, guys. I'll try and get through a few. Kudus going West Ham, and we'll put a release clause in. Yeah, potentially that will happen. Pep sometimes played Sterling as a false nine. We saw Sterling as a false nine a couple of times last season, and if we're being totally honest with ourselves, it was pretty shit, really. It wasn't great. Yeah, we could get Tony in January. The new owners set aside 100 million during the takeover for fines. Yeah, they did, just in case things weren't properly sealed off before. Thank you, brother. West Ham is a good move for him. Yeah, I think it would be a good move for Connor, but again, reportedly Connor wants to stay and fight for his position. Guys, 260 locked in on my channel, only 155 likes. Get these likes up, people. Stop freeloading the content. We're bringing you great content on a daily basis, loads of exciting stuff going on. You type your messages in the chat. It's great to interact with you all. All you could do is smash the like button. Let's get this to 200 likes, guys. 156 likes on the board at the moment. Let's get this up to 200 likes, guys. Come on, people. You can easily get this done. So let's get this done in the next 5 minutes. Hover over that thumb button, give it a click. Let's get this to 200 likes, guys. And we're going along quite nicely as well on our road to 5.65 subs. We're not quite there yet, guys. About another 15 to go. Let's knock those 15 off ASAP, people. Hit the subscribe button if you've not already done so. It takes you seconds. It massively helps the channel out. Or, guys, hit the link in the chat. It will stay. You'll stay on the stream and just hit that subscribe button. It takes seconds. Just need 15 of you to do that to get to the next mini milestone. So please do smash that subscribe button, guys. It massively helps out. And remember, hashtag MC25 if you haven't got your entry into the giveaway. But you must be tuned in at the end for the giveaway. If you've stopped watching the stream, then unfortunately, it'll be a problem for you. But yeah, let's move on to the Romeo Lavia stuff now. Let's move on to the Romeo Lavia stuff then, people. So the first thing that needs to be said on this is it's almost done. Fabrizio saying that Chelsea and Southampton are closing in on a Romeo Lavia move. Structure of deal is being discussed, how to activate the add-ons, and also Southampton asked for a bigger part of the fee up front. Matter of short time to get final green light and proceed with the medical. Here we go soon. So yeah, it's just the final. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lewis Hall's gone to Palace. Has that not been officially confirmed by Crystal Palace yet? Yes, I would, but Guardiola's been speaking today at the European Super Cup, and he said that Ortega is not going anywhere. They want to keep him, and they really like him. So that is kind of the end of that, if we're being totally honest. I don't know who Chelsea are going to go for in the goalkeeping department, but we will get onto that at a later point. We'll get onto that at a later point in time. That's for sure. In terms of what we are thinking on Romeo Lavia, so it is almost done. We're just waiting for the final details to be sorted, and this is going to be another really good signing for us. Another very young and upcoming midfielder. A lot of potential. Has already got Premier League experience as well, which is helpful. Not a lot of it. Fulham's goalkeeper is Bernd Leno. But yeah, look, not a lot of experience, but he's had a season in the Premier League under his belt. He's shone in a Southampton side that was pretty poor, really struggled last season. Let's wait and see, obviously, how he gets on at Chelsea, how many minutes he's going to play. Could we see the return of the 4-3-3 with Lavia, Caicedo, and Enzo as the midfield three until Nkunku's back? There's certainly loads and loads of different options there. There's a lot of different options there for how Lavia can fit in. But I think this is a really exciting signing for Chelsea. And to be able to get Caicedo and Lavia it's absolutely mad. It is absolutely mad. Brother, I appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in. Any news on Cucurella and Lukaku? Nothing on Lukaku. Cucurella is reportedly one to watch as we get towards the end of the window. But as of yet, there hasn't really been any real updates on him. Yeah, honestly, mate, it's actually mad how real these photoshops and these mock-ups look. I wouldn't say Caicedo was unproven. He was one of the best midfielders in the Premier League last season. All the top teams would have taken him. He gets into every top side in the Premier League. I don't think there's a gamble to be taken on Caicedo. There's more of a gamble on Romeo Lavia. That's absolutely sure. But he's got a high ceiling, very high potential. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what's going to happen here. But we are just waiting for the here we go on Lavia. We're just waiting for it. It should be soon. I suspect. I don't know if we'll get it tonight. Maybe we'll get it tomorrow potentially. But yeah, it is. It's very close now. It is very close. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen. But yeah, let's bring up what the Southampton director of football has been saying. And again, Joe Shields absolutely crucial and pivotal in this deal, alongside Eden Hazard as well, who was very important, who played a very important part in this deal. So Jason Wilcox saying, we had an offer which we accepted from Liverpool, but then Chelsea came to the table. We're currently in negotiations with Chelsea. I'm confident that something will get done in the next week or so. So he's making it sound like something might not happen this week, which is strange. Look, Fabrizio saying that we're going to get a here we go very soon on this one. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens on this one, guys. But look, certainly this week or maybe next week. But yeah, Eden Hazard's role cannot be underestimated in this one either, people. It cannot be understated because he's had an exceptional role to play in this. You know, chatting to Lavia, convincing him, selling him Chelsea, that it's a great club. He'll be well looked after. The fans will be great with him. So yeah, it's a really important role he's played, and you know it's great to see that Hazard, all these years later, is still assisting for Chelsea. Maybe his final assist, but what an assist it could be in getting Romeo Lavia over the line. No, Hazard hasn't retired yet. He's a free agent. He hasn't got a club. I'm surprised. I don't know if he's had any offers from anywhere, but yeah, Eden Hazard is still without a club, which is sad. Really, it is sad. But it's just the way it is. Yes, big up my guy. It's fun to watch Chelsea again. It is. So let's wait and see. But yeah, we're just waiting now for the final formalities of this deal to be done, and then we can move on to what do you call it? Then we can then move on, guys, to so we can move on to getting Olise done. We can move on to looking for potentially another attack, and we can move on to trying to solve a goalkeeping situation. No, Lavia's not on the website. No, I'm pretty sure he's not. It's shocking that the Saudis aren't going for Eden. Yeah, I'm really surprised that Saudi Arabia aren't looking at a deal for Eden Hazard. Maybe towards the end of the window, but I am really surprised because he could definitely do a job in that league. No two ways about it. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on from Romeo Lavia, guys, and let's discuss. No, brother, that ship has firmly sailed. You know, let's just enjoy the memories we had from Eden Hazard. Enjoy the memories that he gave us. But yeah, absolutely no chances Eden Hazard should be involved in the Chelsea squad. And that might sound harsh, but we can't be dealing with sentimentality anymore. You know, we really can't be dealing with sentimentality at this point in time. Now Chelsea can contest for the EPL. I mean, I think we need to just slightly slow down on our expectations here. But yeah, certainly, you know, we've got a squad and a team that is more than capable this season of challenging for the top positions in the league and adding for no, it can't hurt to dream, of course. But we just got to be realistic as well. We just have to be realistic as well. But yeah, guys, before we move on to the news about sort of incomings, outgoings, have a bit of an in-depth conversation about that. Wow, Al Hilal are closing in on a deal for Yassine Bono from Sevilla. That could have been a potential goalkeeper that Chelsea were maybe looking at as well. Fee close to 19 million euros. Bayern left negotiations as they believe Al Hilal's bid is way higher. So that's another decent goalkeeper, you know, that's gone, could be going on his way to Saudi. But yeah, guys, let's move into the conversation about, you know, the state of the squad and what still needs to happen, who needs to go still, who's going to go on loan, who's going to be sold, what sort of stuff can we expect to be happening. Guys, still 15 more likes until 200. There's 261 of you locked in. Guys, let's knock these final 15 likes off. It won't take long. It will not take long. So let's knock the final 15 likes off, people. Hit that 200 likes mark. And remember, guys, we are now 12 subscribers away from the little mini milestone that I set in this stream. So there's over 500 of us locked in now. If you haven't smashed the subscribe button, guys, just give it a click. Just give it a click. If you haven't smashed the subscribe button, people, make sure you give it a click. You really must do so, guys. It takes seconds. It really helps me out. Link's now in the chat. Smash that link. It'll keep you on the stream. So yeah, make sure you do smash that subscribe button. Let's knock these final 12 subscribers off. That would be really, really important if we can do that, guys. Really, really important. So let's get that done. Let's move on to the conversation about players coming and going, because there are still a few that do need to go out the door. And Nizar Kinsella reporting today that Chelsea will step up their plans to sell Conor Gallagher, Trevor Chalobah, Ian Maatsen, Callum Hudson-Odoi, and Hakeem Ziyech. Carney Chukwuemeka or Leslie Ugochukwu could be loaned out, adding that Conor Gallagher is keen to stay and fight for his place. Now, reportedly, look, I'm happy with him taking the 25. I don't have an issue with that. Look, Zola's been fantastic for this football club, but let's be real. The fact that the 26 is still in operation and JT is an absolute legend of the club, a bigger legend than Zola, gave everything to Chelsea, and that's still in circulation. Frank Lampard's number 8 is still in circulation, so there's no reason why the 25 should not still be in circulation. And then Moises Caicedo taking the 25, I really don't think that's a big deal. I know some clubs retire shirts and whatnot, but it's really not. I don't think it's a big deal. But yeah, Malang Sarr's still here. Maatsen's contract expires next year, and that's why probably he might be sold this year. Yeah, look, Maatsen will need to sign a new contract if he's going to stay. No two ways about it. Even if he's going to go out on loan, he needs to sign a new contract. So we are going to have to wait and see kind of how that one plays out for us, because it's it is going to be tricky. It is going to be a tricky one. But look, I'm confident that Maatsen potentially still stays, but with Olise coming in now as well, I think Maatsen staying is going to depend on what happens with the future of Marc Cucurella. Now, I feel that Maatsen deserves to stay. He deserves a shot at having a Chelsea career, having a Chelsea future, and all that sort of thing. But at the same time, Cucurella is blocking his pathway. There's no two ways about it. Now, if Chelsea can somehow get rid of Marc Cucurella, then absolutely we can be in a position where Ian Maatsen can have a future this season. But with Cucurella still at the club, I just don't see how he gets a look in at left back. I also don't see now with the arrival of Olise, admittedly not straight away, but how Maatsen's really going to feature as one of the players across the three behind the striker. So yeah, I would imagine that Maatsen could be sweating on what's going to happen. I know that Poch likes him. I know he's done well in the pre-season. I know he came on as a sub against Liverpool, but I still think there's a high chance that Ian Maatsen could leave. I mean, guys, what are your thoughts on Maatsen and like realistic and honest takes on Ian Maatsen? What do you think is going to happen to him? What do you think should happen to him? Do you think he should stay? Do you think he should go? No, the 25's not been retired. According to Caicedo's agency, he's going to be wearing the 25. Now they could have just made that up, but let's wait and see. Lots of homegrown players will be sold to balance FFP. I think, look, Chalobah and Gallagher are certainly the ones that spring to mind that could well be sold in an attempt to try and balance the books a little bit further. There's absolutely no two ways about that. That could certainly be happening for sure. I think we've got to be realistic and fair on that one. I think it's a mistake to sell Maatsen. Why? No, it is. DAZN have got the rights, the UK rights for the Saudi League. So if you want to subscribe to DAZN, you can get those. I think it's a mistake to sell Maatsen. I would agree. 100% Maatsen should stay. I haven't seen his agent. Why Gallagher? He's good because there's not going to be that. There's going to be tough competition for places. I think there's also going to be issues in and around how often he's going to play. Is that going to be enough for him? He's got aspirations of trying to get in the England squad for the Euros this summer. If Olise arrives, Romeo Lavia and Caicedo are already here. His position in the team is getting slimmer and slimmer with the more players that arrive. Yeah, we did. We can't keep everyone, though. We can't. We'd like to see Maatsen extend and go out on loan. Yeah, I think that's probably the best case scenario. That if we can't get a taker for Cucurella, let's give him one more season, try and boost his value, and then Maatsen can go out on loan, maybe a Premier League loan, and let's see kind of what happens there. It's not been officially retired, therefore Caicedo will be able to wear it. Yep. Let's have a look. Gallagher has been one of our best midfielders, and he's currently, with his form, keeps Lavia out of the 11. I mean, Lavia's not even arrived at the club yet, but yeah, of course. Look, Conor is ahead of a few players. Yeah, no two ways about it. He absolutely is ahead of a few. I think that's very much clear. But look, it remains to be seen. West Ham could well come back in for Gallagher. There's no two ways about it. West Ham could come back in for Gallagher. But again, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens on that front, and whether they put the money on the table, whether they put whether Chelsea lower their asking price potentially for Gallagher. But look, I don't have an issue if Gallagher stays, but I just think for his career and what's best for him, I'm not sure if it's necessarily the right move for him to stay at Chelsea when it's going to be pretty tough for him to get in a team. I know he's had a good preseason. I know he had a good performance against Liverpool, but I just feel that there could be a few issues arising on that one for Conor Gallagher, in terms of how often he's actually going to play with all these arrivals coming in. And look, I think Chelsea will get to a point where they probably will drop the asking price a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if Gallagher ended up leaving for around 40, maybe 45 million pounds. I think that's probably around fair for him. A player of his quality, English, there's going to be a little bit of English tax applied to that. But yeah, I absolutely think it's going to be a possibility that he does leave the club. But it depends if West Ham come back in for him and think there's value for money for a deal to be done. It depends if any other clubs come back in for him. I don't know who's interested in him at this point in time. There's certainly a few that could be interested in him, but I'm really not sure. In terms of the others, though, Chalobah again, Inter Milan are obviously keen. I don't know how much money they're going to be stumping up. Probably not very much money at all to sign him. I really can't imagine Inter coughing up much. Again, look, I think Chelsea ideally would have wanted around 45 million pounds for Trevor Chalobah, but I'm just not sure if there's going to be anyone. How do you get a new kit? Well, if you live in the UK, you can either order it on the Nike website, order it online from the Chelsea Megastore, or you can go down to the Chelsea shop and buy one in there yourself. But yeah, look, I think 50 million for Trevor Chalobah. Look, 24 years of age, versatile, multiple years left on the contract. I mean, the way the market is, I think that 50 million would be fair, but no one is going to pay 50 million for Trevor Chalobah, which is kind of mad, really, because you think with how the market is, they would. So I feel that potentially we're going to be in a situation where, yeah, I think we're going to have to end up maybe accepting around 30 million pounds of Chalobah, or we loan him out with an option or an obligation to buy at the end. Maybe we do something along those lines. It's certainly look, it's a shame for Trevor Chalobah, but it's clear now that, obviously Fofana's out with the Sassi's come in. Chalobah's behind all the centre backs, and this doesn't mean that he's a bad player or a bad centre half, but he is behind all the centre backs currently at Chelsea. He is 5th choice, and he would be 6th choice once Fofana is fit again. So there's no disrespect to Chalobah or anything against his ability. It's just the other guys are better, and it's going to serve his career and serve him better if he goes out and plays elsewhere. That ultimately is the reality of the situation. And these players kind of are surplus to requirements, or the club are more than happy to move them on. In terms of Callum Hudson-Odoi, he's been linked with a move to Fulham. He was linked with a move to Forest. The move to Fulham still hasn't happened yet. I mean, those links have been going on for weeks, and that move hasn't happened yet. They're trying to sign Damari Gray as well. I don't know if that affects the Hudson-Odoi links. Again, Crystal Palace could maybe, now that Olise is gone, they could potentially turn and maybe go for Callum Hudson-Odoi. I don't know if going to Crystal Palace is that better than going to Fulham. I'm not really too sure. Guys, key in the comment. Yeah, that's exactly it. Guys, if you haven't entered the giveaway yet for the Chelsea trading top, make sure you enter hashtag MC25 in the chat. If you've already entered, that's fine. But if you haven't entered, guys, and you want to enter, hashtag MC25 to get your entry in. Won't we get in trouble with the homegrown quota? No, I think we've pretty much covered ourselves there. I don't think the club is stupid in that regard, people. I don't think the club are stupid. Chalobah over 20 to 25. I just think that's criminally low. I think we have to. I really feel we have to get at least 30 million pounds for Trevor Chalobah, for someone that's got 6 years left on his contract or whatever it is. I just feel that we have to do. I just think we have to get that money for him. But yeah, look, it's clear that Chalobah's time at Chelsea is probably up. He's not going to play very much at all, in my opinion. So yeah, it's best for all parties if we can find a suitor and get some half decent money back in for him. In terms of the others, Ziyech has got interest from Turkey. The Saudi move could still materialize again. We know that he's not going to play for Chelsea again. We know that Ziyech and Hudson-Odoi aren't again. It's a tricky one for Maatsen. If he goes out on loan, a new contract will need to be signed. Otherwise, he will be out of contract. But I'm positive on Maatsen, but I've still got that niggling doubt in the back of my mind that Maatsen will probably end up leaving the club in some capacity. I don't expect him come close of the transfer window to be at Chelsea. Now, whether that's permanently or whether that's on loan is up for debate. But I just got a feeling, and I think it's a shame, but I've got a feeling that in one way or another, that Maatsen will not be at Chelsea come the end of the transfer window. That's kind of my thoughts on Ian Maatsen. But I think we should keep him. I think he's really talented. I think he's very, very versatile as a player. He's got a lot to offer. But at the same time, I just don't know where he gets in the team. You know, is he going to play ahead of Cucurella? Maybe he will, but it's clear that, you know, Chelsea don't see him as certainly don't see him as a left back. It's a difficult one, really. I don't know what I'd do, but the problem is though, you can't sort of wait for you can't wait on the off chance that Cucurella might go on loan or he might be sold and then be like, right, let's keep Maatsen. We need to be thinking a bit more proactively than that. But look, I do feel that probably in hindsight, the Cucurella signing, whilst I think he's a good player and was very good at Brighton and had some good games with Chelsea last season, I think it's clear with how things are kind of transpired that the Cucurella signing was in hindsight, it was probably a mistake. If we're being totally honest, it was probably a mistake. I think that's fair to say. But I don't know. Was it? Yeah, it probably was a mistake in hindsight, given you got Lewis Hall and Ian Maatsen, two very, very good up and coming left backs in the same position. So yeah, I just think it's a little bit. Yeah, I think the club will regret signing him. It's just going to be tricky to get. It's going to be tricky to get rid of him. I'm not saying we need to sell Maatsen, but what I'm saying is that I wouldn't be surprised if the club did sell Maatsen. I really wouldn't be surprised if they sold Maatsen, because it's clear we need to raise some funds. He'd be pure profit on the books because he's a homegrown player. I think he's only got a year left on his contract, or 2 years. So it's coming up to a situation where he either needs to sign or he needs to be sold. I think we could get around 20-25 million pounds for him. Is this Lewis Hall to Palace not confirmed? I swear Lewis Hall to Crystal Palace was confirmed, unless I've misread that. I'm pretty certain it's confirmed. Cucurella will come good at Chelsea. Have patience. Look, I believe in Cucurella, but at the same time, is it better to sell Cucurella and keep Ian Maatsen? Is that a better way for Chelsea to go? It's really hard to pick on that, because I don't want to give up on someone like Cucurella, who's proven that he's a very good Premier League player, can be a very good player. To just give up on him after one season, I wouldn't feel particularly happy with that. If I'm being totally honest, I wouldn't feel that pleased with that if we decided to go down that route. But in terms of the other ones, I mean, Ugo Chukwu, I think it's now with the arrival of Romeo Lavia and Moises Caicedo. I mean, look, no, some of those goalkeepers will play in the development side. They won't all go out on loan. Yeah, and now that loophole's been closed, but it's been closed from next summer, so we still get to enjoy the fruits of the labor of this. We get to enjoy this summer's work, as well with the amortization over the years of the contract. Maatsen doesn't even play left back. Well, no, Maatsen is a left back, but he's obviously very versatile and can play across multiple positions. Guys, let's try and get this to 250 likes on my channel. There's still 200 of you locked in. Let's try and get another 36 likes, guys. Come on, people. Don't freeload the content. There's still plenty of you locked in. Please do smash the like button. Let's get it up to 250 if we can, people. We can definitely do it. It's the giveaway stream. Let's get this to 250 before we do the giveaway. And let's get a few more subscribers before the giveaway as well, guys. The giveaway will take place towards the end. Will take place at the end of the stream. Let's try and get another 10 subscribers before the giveaway happens, guys. So if you're tuned in now, you've not smashed that subscribe button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It takes seconds and massively helps the channel out more than you could imagine. If you haven't subscribed, guys, you can also hit the link in the chat and please subscribe to the channel. We're going on this journey together. Let's race towards 6K, guys. Let's get there as quickly as we possibly can. Still 431 a hit here across both channels. There's no reason why we can't add a lot more subscribers tonight. So let's get to it, people. Remember, MC25, hashtag MC25 to get involved in the giveaway. But Chukwuemeka is an interesting one, people. I think Carney's a really interesting one here because he started on the weekend, rightfully so. I think he had a good game. It's clear that Pochettino trusts him. He likes him. But with Olise coming in, with the fact that Lavia and Lavia and Caicedo are here as well, it's a tricky one. Would it be better for Carney to go out on loan? But then where would he go on loan? What would be a good Premier League loan for him? I mean, guys, what are your thoughts in the chat? Because I think Carney's still got something to offer, but with more players coming in, obviously the minutes are going to be slightly more limited than they might have first appeared a few weeks ago. But I mean, people, what do you think? Do you think Chukwuemeka should go on loan, or do you think we should keep him? Brother, I at the moment have had to pause the super chats because I've had to I've had to update my payment terms on monetization for YouTube. And once you've submitted your new details, it takes like a couple of days for them to process it all. So during that processing time, the monetization is not switched on. So unfortunately, at the moment, for the next couple of days, monetization isn't switched on, so they won't be able to do any super chats. But definitely in the next couple of days, the super chat function will be back and you can use it. But I do greatly appreciate that, brother. But right now, obviously, because I've updated my settings, they've got to be checked by YouTube. So the monetization is paused during that checking process, which is a little bit frustrating. But yeah, I do appreciate that. Chilwell vice captain and people respect him in the dressing room. I agree on that. Palace, loan to Palace, maybe. Carney to Championship, he's not better than Casadei. Carney's better than Casadei, I think. They're different players, but Carney, in my opinion, for what it's worth, is for me, he's better than Casadei. I think he is. Carney for sure needs starting time. Sell Gallagher, he's not worth it. What else we got going on? Carney loan, in my opinion. Strasbourg loan. Well, we've only got three. We can only have 3 Strasbourg loans. I don't think Carney will be going on loan to Strasbourg. I think he's more likely to have a Premier League loan. In my opinion, I think there'd be certainly be takers for him in the Premier League. But it's a really tricky decision because either way, I think I'd back what Pochettino's doing, what he decides, what the club decide. But I still think it's definitely worth keeping Carney around the place in my future in the future. Okay, I'll just buy a membership, same price. Yes, guys, you can join as a channel member as well. If you want to join as a channel member, guys, hit the link in the description and you can sign up and become a channel member. I don't think there's that many members of the channel. I think I've only got about 1 or 2 members. But yeah, guys, hit the link in the description. You can become a channel member. And as the membership grows, we'll be doing some member only shows and things like that. But if you want to join the channel as a member and support me, hit the link in the description on my channel. And you can join and become a member. And you can do exactly the same for Chelsea Fan TV as well. Hit the link in the Chelsea Fan TV description box, and you can become a member there as well. Nice and simple. Are we genuine? What's this? Where was it? Are we genuine title contenders? Where was that question? I want to bring that up on the screen. Have I just lost that? Keeping for depth. I'm trying to find Carney loan to Brentford or Palace. Are we genuine title contenders with all these signings? I would say no, based on 2 things. One, even with these signings, Man City is still better than us. Let's be totally clear and transparent on this. Man City are still better than us. That's the reality of the situation. City are better than us still. Even with all these signings, they're better. And also, as frustrating as it is, all these signings take time to gel. It's not just going to instantly click and we're going to be in a title challenge straight away. Look, if I'm wrong on that, I'm wrong on that. But it needs time. It just needs a little bit of time. That is for sure. It needs a bit of time. But look, there's no reason why in the next couple of years we can't be. But I think this season is a stretch too far. I agree. Kai's a good player. Santos should stay over Casadei for me. Casadei's gone on loan already. Casadei's the future. When will Fofana be fit again? we'll be lucky if Fofana's fit again this season. But if he is fit again this season, it'll be right towards the back end. What else is being said here? City and Arsenal are better. Give it 1 or 2 years. Yeah, I totally agree on that. KDB's out injured, but still City will go and buy Lucas Paqueta. Top 4 is a must this season. I absolutely agree. Top 4 must be the minimum aim this season. There's no two ways about it. Top 4 has to be the minimum aim. And I think we need to win a domestic cup as well. I will shamelessly celebrate the League Cup like nothing else. We need to win the League Cup or the FA Cup, but the League Cup is obviously easier to win. So let's wait and see what happens on that one. Let's wait and see what happens on that one. But it's going to be an interesting one. It is going to be an interesting one. But yeah, look, I think it's good. I do think top 4 is an absolute must. Why do they want to sell Maatsen? Well, one is like it's pure profit on the books, and 2, it's difficult to see where he's going to feature on a regular basis and feature and get the minutes that he deserves to develop his career and push forward. That is the reality of the situation. In all honesty, that is what we're dealing with. Is that we've got a player where we just don't know how good he's going to be. That's the reality of the situation at this point in time. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure how what's going to happen with Ian Maatsen. But yeah, top 5 gets UCL. It does, but that's going to be confirmed in February. It depends how well the English clubs do. So we just got to make sure that the likes of Arsenal don't tank it and go out in the group or something and reduce that coefficient. When we won the Champions League twice, we weren't the best team in the Premier League. No, we weren't. I think I don't know if that's being sarcastic or not. What trophy you want more, League Cup or FA Cup? Well, obviously the FA Cup's better for sure, but I take the League Cup for sure. Chelsea on fire. Someone in work was saying about FFP and us being close to breaking it. No, we're not. I don't think he will. I think he'll go back and retire in Brazil. We're all doomed if Jackson gets injured too. That'll be a problem. Beg we beat United this season. Hate them with a passion. I totally agree. This... I'm going to get the membership. Do you ever have call-in shows for us? Yeah, obviously, I will be doing the call-in show. I will be doing member-only call-in shows, but I need to get a few more members because at the moment, I think I've only got one or two channel members. So it wouldn't be the most exciting show. But yeah, as the memberships grow, there'll definitely be member call-in shows for sure, brother. Yeah. Olise, great right wing for Sterling. Yep. Who could be the replacement for Kepa? That is a big question as well. Yes, thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Sterling can go big wages and play Maatsen. No, look, I'm not against Sterling leaving, but if we're being realistic, guys, that just isn't happening this summer. That simply isn't happening this summer. We've got to be honest with ourselves here. It's not happening this summer. We know it's not happening this summer, but that's the reality of the situation we're in. Yeah, I would love to see him I'd love to see that as well. Any news on potentially signing a backup striker? No news on that at all. I would be surprised if Chelsea went and signed another centre forward. I really would be. Well, we've got Sterling won't be sold because the 4 wingers will be Olise, Sterling, Mudryk, and Madueke. Absolutely, we do. Some geezer said, look at how Lavia deal advances by 9 to 10 p.m. UK time. Fair. Would definitely take De Gea. I wouldn't. It's someone that's on the decline and would require large wages. So I certainly wouldn't be taking the De Gea deal. Manchester Red 10, big yourself up. New subscriber. Not sure if it's my channel or Chelsea Fan TV, but big yourself up anyway. New subscriber, fair. Olise and kudos if we buy then, maybe. Nice, appreciate the subscription, thank you. I don't know why it's gone in 4 times. Then Sterling goes if we get Olise and kudos. Again, we're going to have to find a buyer for Sterling. That's the No, you don't have to be the best in the Prem to win other trophies. Absolutely not. But in terms of the Premier League title, is definitely too big an ask for us this season. if he plays Sterling another full season and he tanks with. Yeah, no, brother, I hear you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I think we should be selling Sterling, but the reality is that we're not going to sell him this summer. That's the problem. I have thoughts on Cherky. Look, I like him. I think he's a very talented boy, but that just simply isn't going to happen. I don't think that. I think that ship sailed now. I cannot see that happening. I really can't. That for me is not going to happen. I can't see that one happening. Don't the Saudis want him? No. There's been no Saudi interest in Sterling, I don't think. Who are we selling? Chalobah, Maatsen, or Gallagher? I would think 2 from 3, but I also wouldn't totally rule out all 3. No, it's an absolute no for De Gea. Currently only the Saudis can afford to better Sterling's wages. Agreed. It's Sterling's wages that the problems. Yeah, this is it. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Ziyech linked to PSG again, is he? I mean, maybe. No, I agree on that one. No, the draw's not been done, brother. We haven't finished the stream yet. So hashtag MC25 in capitals to get your entry into the stream. And we're going to run the giveaway very, very soon. All 3. I'd pay the bag for Cherky. It's the closest thing to Hazard in modern day football. Again, look, I'm happy with Olise. If the club want to go for Cherky as well, then I'd be up for it. But I personally can't see it happening, in my opinion, at this point in time. But have we got any more stuff to discuss at the moment? Let's wait and see. I don't think we really do, guys. I think we've covered quite a lot so far tonight. We can buy that Valencia goalkeeper. Yeah, we could. And again, on goalkeepers, there's not really been any links. Of course, like it's been reported that Chelsea have looked at Gregor Kobel at Dortmund and looked at Mamardashvili at Valencia, but nothing concrete's really happened. I think Kobel would want to come in and be a number 1. I'm not sure the club are looking for a number 1. Would Mamardashvili swap being a number 1 at Valencia to be a number 2 at Chelsea? I'm not too sure. So in terms of the goalkeeping links, there aren't really that many more links to a goalkeeper. By the way, guys, giveaway is going to take place in a second, but we're not going to do it until we hit 250 likes. That's 15 more likes, 170 of us locked in the building. Let's get these last 15 likes. Let's get it up to 250 likes, guys, and then the giveaway will take place. If you've not smashed the like, get it up to 250 likes on my channel, guys, and then the giveaway will take place. 14 more likes, guys. Come on, people. Run the likes up. Let's get it done. And let's hit another little mini subscriber milestone. We're on 5.65 people. Giveaway will take place. Let's try and push the giveaway at 5.67. Okay. That's another 13 subscribers, people. So I'm going to smash the link in the chat. Another 13 subscribers, guys. And then the giveaway will take place. So run the likes up to 250. Let's get the subscribers to 5.67. And here we go. Smash that in there. So hit the link in the chat, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe as well if you haven't done so, and smash the likes up to 250. We're on 241 now. Let's run the likes up to 5.67, and then the giveaway will take place. Remember, hashtag MC25 to get your entry in. But let's smash these subscribers up to 5.67, people. We can definitely get this done, guys. Link's just gone in the chat, so make sure we do run them up, guys. I'd greatly appreciate it. But yeah, get your entries in, people. Yeah, brother, the growth is growing day by day. I appreciate all the support. I know I bang on about it quite a lot, but it is massively appreciated. All the support from everyone is greatly appreciated. Olise, I know, is technically gifted, but 2 goals. No, it's not. But he's more creative. That's for sure. I think he got 11 assists last season, which is the top 4 or 5 in the Premier League, which is quite something. Really is quite something. So yeah, that's exciting and that's very promising to see. But yeah, it's not hashtag entry, brother. It's hashtag MC25. This is the hashtag to enter. You need to put that in the channel to enter. I will have a look. Top content again, no problem at all, brother. But yeah, guys, let's move into the draw then. People, you have got a minute. You've got 1 more minute, guys, to get your entries in. 1 more minute to get your entries in, people. And then that is it. I'm going to bring it up on the screen now. And let me just explain the rules, people, okay? You must be here right now. And you must also, once I've drawn it, guys, if you don't respond in the chat within a minute or so, or if you're clearly not here, I will redraw and move on to the next person. So once it's drawn and it comes up with the person's name, I will then say, let me know you're still here in the chat, and then send me a message on Instagram. Okay. Then you'll send me a message on Instagram and we'll chat and we'll get it all sorted out. Okay. But guys, let me be perfectly clear. You must be here. You must be here once when the draw is taking place. If the draw is done and I say, let me know you're still in the chat and you're not here within a minute, then unfortunately we're going to move on and we will be redrawing it. Okay. So people, the likes aren't quite at 250 yet. 6 more likes on my channel, guys. Let's get this to 250 likes. Come on, people. 150 of you still locked in the building. Let's get this to another 6 likes. Come on, guys. Another 6 likes. And keep subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. But yeah, people, another 6 likes and then the giveaway will take place. MC25 for your chance to win a Chelsea training top. 246 of you locked in, 246 likes. Come on, guys. 4 more likes, and then we're going to do the giveaway at 250. Let's get to that 250. 3 more now. Come on, don't be freeloaders, guys. There's 150 of you locked in. Let's get this to 250 likes. Last 2, and then we will do the giveaway. 1 more like, guys. Come on, people. 1 more person smash that like button. Let's get it to 250. If you're tuning in now and you're freeloading, make sure you hit the like button. Let's get this to 250. And then the giveaway will take place. 249, 1 more person. Come on, guys. 1 more person, and then we're going to run the giveaway. There we go. Right, people, we're going to run the giveaway now. This is it, guys. Entries are now closed. The giveaway is going to take place. The rules have been explained. Here we go. The draw is taking place. Who is going to be the winner? And the winner is Mohammed Ahmed. Mohammed, are you in the building, brother? Are you still here? Let me know if you're still here, bro. Where are you? Mohammed Ahmed is the winner of the giveaway. Can you let me know that you are in the chat? Are you in the chat? And guys, no saying yes, it's you when it clearly isn't either. Yes, this is you, brother. Congrats, bro. Send me well done, brother. Right, send me a message on Instagram, mate. He won another giveaway also. Not on this channel, he didn't. But yeah, that Mohammed, you're the winner. Bro, make sure, bro, send me a message on Instagram at BlueBrotherCFC. Send me a message on Instagram, okay? At BlueBrotherCFC. I'll type it in the chat, bro. Send me a message on Instagram, okay? Do you have Instagram? But first things first, make sure you've got Instagram. BlueBrotherCFC. Bro, that's it in the chat. Send me a message on Instagram and we'll chat and we'll get it sorted, okay? But yeah, congratulations, Mohammed. Great job. Guys, thank you so much, all of you, for entering. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you for entering, guys. Guys, as I said, there will be more giveaways at various milestones throughout this season. Just because you didn't win tonight doesn't mean there won't be another chance to win this season. There absolutely will be. The channel's racing along. It's growing every single day at a rapid rate. There's going to be plenty more giveaways, guys. So make sure you obviously stay tuned in. There's going to be loads more giveaways, guys. Thank you for all the support again on tonight's stream. It's been greatly appreciated. Another day, another signing for Chelsea. Michael Olise is going to join the club. Fantastic news. Romeo Lavia announcement going to be in the next couple of days. So, yeah, fantastic stuff, guys. Loads to look forward to. Let's hope for another big day tomorrow. The kit's coming out tomorrow. If you're going to go and get the new Chelsea shirt, I hope you enjoy it. It looks sick. So, yeah, great stuff, people. On the way out, continue to smash the likes and keep subscribing to the channel on your way out if you haven't done so already. Take care, people. I'll catch you tomorrow. Up the Chelsea and peace out, guys.